You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, we got Sophie Cunningham making comments about Toronto, booing her every time she touched the ball. Now, they had a rally up there, but they had a counter-protest rally up there, as it seems that most of the Toronto fans want swinging dicks in the Women's National Basketball Association. I mean, seriously. So Sophie Cunningham has come out and made some comments about that. She's also made some comments about the commissioner of the WNBA. Somebody that can't come out and just make a ruling about what a woman is in Women's National Basketball Association eligibility guidelines. I mean, well, we can't define that? No, it seems we can't. Because the lame duck commissioner, is too scared of the woke players and the coaches. I'm looking right at you, Cheryl Reeve and Natalie Nikoska, and yeah, I'm looking at you, Stephanie White. I don't have the biology on that. I don't know. I skipped health class. I've never... Weak. Let's start here. Sophie Cunningham responds to being booed in Toronto.
Sophie, you got booed a little bit tonight.
Really?
Yeah.
I was kidding.
Especially
I know.
in the top. Do you think it was because of the ketchup chips?
You know what? Yeah. I like where your mind's at on that. Maybe I should try. I heard I was supposed to try a different brand. So, but you know what? I will tell you, I want to shout out the Tempo crowd in the city. I think we've had so much fun. It's my first time being in Canada. It's a lot of our first times being in Canada. But the crowd was absolutely amazing. And, you know, I think that's what sports is all about. You're going to get boos, you're going to get cheers. But just the fact that they're so passionate, they're loud, and they're putting on for the city, I think it's amazing. So shout out to you guys for coming out and supporting.
What a classy answer. I mean, that's absolutely a classy and correct response to all the boos. Hey, Dejanay Carrington, you know what she didn't do? And looking at you, who was it on the Chelsea Gray? Somebody else the other day. You know what she didn't do? Oh, that person booed me. Let's throw them out. Nah, she didn't do that. She didn't do that. That's a classy response. But look who we're talking about. Of course it was a classy response. Now, a commissioner's probably not going to like this, although part of me believes Cathy Engelbert knows she's like done. And that's why you haven't really seen a lot from her. I do have a theory there. Should she be out in the open talking about all the controversies? Yeah. Has she been? No. Which is a total fail, but I mean, there's no way they're going to hang on to her at this point. Let's be honest. It's just not going to happen. Sophie Cunningham said, who is this? ESPN. Sophie Cunningham said the WNBA needs a, quote, bold commissioner who, quote, wants the best for the players and not maybe for themselves, indicating that Cathy Engelbert's current vision does not align, quote, where the league is trying to go. Cunningham discussed WNBA leadership and Engelbert's future as the league's commissioner as part of a wide-ranging profile published Wednesday by USA Today. Engelbert's current contract is set to expire after the 2026 season, her seventh as WNBA commissioner. Despite the league's exponential growth in recent years, Engelbert's future is uncertain, partly because of how she has handled various situations, including a contentious labor negotiation earlier this year. Quote, you have to have a person in power who is bold, who is confident, who wants the best for the players, and maybe not for themselves all the time. So I do feel like as a whole, that could be a position that's maybe open at the end of the year, but that's not my call. Cunningham praised Engelbert for doing, quote, a lot of good things, but also said the WNBA commissioner, who will support players seeking to be trailblazers of what women's leagues can look like, with our league trying to go, I feel like you just want somebody who wants that. That's a hard position to be in. In her shoes, us players, we always want more and more and more because we see how good it can be. She added, at the end of the day, it is up to Adam Silver. And it is up to Adam Silver. Cunningham told USA Today she thinks the WNBA can provide an environment where players, officials, and fans can have broad discourse that includes both basketball-specific and social and cultural issues. Quote, people are like, you have this platform, use it. Then once you use it, it's like, go back to playing basketball. I think the reason I stated that is because you go into the media, it's not anything even about basketball. She says, I think I could do both. Oh, but they don't like how you speak, Sophie. Well, they don't like that at all. You have upset the apple cart? Is that right? Yeah, that's right. She's got them up in their feelings. Again, when they go to add gender testing, whenever that happens, if it does happen, and one way or another, it's going to happen. So then you're going to see the league needs some leadership, because I believe you're going to have players that are going to revolt, and evidently coaches too that are going to revolt because they said, yeah, we don't want dudes playing basketball. And then you're going to have a feud between some players and other players, and I think the woke players are going to refuse to play is actually what I think is going to happen. They're going to refuse to take the court, yada, 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 and it's going to turn into a disaster. Whereas you need a commissioner that's willing to get up there and say, if you don't play, we will replace you with other women who are waiting to come into the league for their chance to play. In other words, the Ari McDonald's, Odyssey Sims, Chloe Bibbies of the world, to revert back to the women that came into the Fever last year to play when they got a chance because somebody that was already playing was no longer available. Sophie Cunningham's classy. She's classy. She knows how to deal with the media. Why not just make her commissioner? I'm throwing it out there because, believe it or not, you could get somebody worse than Cathy Engelbert, fans. Some of the rumors I have heard, oh shit, it could get a lot. It can get much worse. Much worse. Oh, those rumors are ugly. Stacey Abrams. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.